Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Within this video, we're going to be talking about how to get 3 things right at the start of your game that is going to severely increase your chances of survival. Hello and welcome to the Critically Curious. I'm a Monk, and today, yes, we are doing a video in Stalker 2. This is a brutal game at times. I found getting these 3 items has severely upped my survival rate chance. I am up to a lot of deaths. However, in a brand new playthrough, I got these 3 things at the beginning of my game, and my god, does it make all the difference. Within this video, we're going to be getting a very good early game weapon, a piece of armor, and an artifact. And it's all going to be around the first major town that we start. That's where we get to be introduced to the different factions, to a load of different people, and we pick up a load of different side quests. One of those side quests that we pick up is to visit a nearby water tower, which is just north slightly of the main town itself. So once we get over to that water tower, as you can see, it's just over there in the distance. We've got some bandits that we can talk to, interact with, accept a mission or not accept a mission. It's up to you how you want to deal with this situation. However, I would recommend approaching them with your weapon away, otherwise you're going to get into a firefight right then and there, and of course you could always take care of them better a little bit later. Like I said, handle this situation however you want, but if you do a 180 from where I am right now, you'll be able to climb up that water tower. Like I said, we're right in that compound. The water tower's just above that. There are a few anomalies though, so be careful where you step. Make sure you avoid those anomalies and get up that tower as quick as possible, because if you don't, you could get shot in the back. I would also recommend not falling off this tower. Yeah, I kind of fell off once or twice trying to get a clip for this. But at the top here, we do have a scoped rifle. Now, I believe it's the first earliest scoped rifle you can actually get in a game. You can turn this to single fire as well. And it acts as a bit of an early makeshift sniper rifle. Honestly, your game is going to radically change once you've got this. Now, you do have a limited amount of ammo for it right at the beginning, but you can buy more ammo at the shop in that main compound that all of this video is going to be about. Once up here, of course, you can finish off those bandits with a few well-placed headshots. And after you do that, of course, you can climb down and finish the side quest attached to the water tower mission. You do actually get a few little credits for that as well. Now, I did mention about turning the rifle into a single shot fire rifle. For anyone that doesn't know how to do that, when you look at your gun equipped, you know, when you're changing your gun from your rifle, your shotgun, your pistol, whatever it is, on console, you tap Y and it will change your fire rate. It's really easily missed, so I figured I would point it out. Now, we're starting back at the compound. As you can see, we do have our rather snazzy rifle in hand too. This is where we're going to be starting to get our piece of armor. Now, this is an Aurora gas mask. Again, you don't have a gas mask at the beginning of your game, so keep that in mind. Now, I did put up the map as reference, and if we just literally beeline up here, we will find a compound. Now, be careful, there are some anomalies in this field. There are also like some wild dogs and some bandits and all those kind of things in this area too. But if you're stealthy and you do this right, you can actually get this piece of armor without ever even firing a shot off, which is pretty handy. Now, as we approach this position, what you're looking for is a little building. The building will have a fire escape ladder to it. We're going to be climbing up that ladder, and that is where our gas mask is. And as you can see, this building is directly from our compound. That's the side that we were facing when we left, and that is the ladder that we want to be climbing. Now, I've run into a few wild dogs. I don't know if it changes based on your game, so those dogs might not be there for you. I believe a mate of mine was telling me there were some bandits in the area too, but I didn't have any of them for myself. But this is where the Aurora gas mask is. It is just lying there. There's also a little kit with some goodies as well. Now, it's a pretty decent gas mask. If you don't want it, it is worth 12,000 coupons as well, so you could just sell it. However, I think as you don't have one, you should go ahead and keep it. Now, the third thing we're looking for is an anomaly, an artifact, if you will. Now, again, pulling up the map, it is this like lake just underneath a town. Again, we've given you the little town where we start as reference. What we're looking for is this tiny little ball. You probably can't even see it, but there is an anomaly in the middle of this big puddle. It's sucking things in, blowing things out. It will kill you if it gets hold of you. The way you can kind of not allow it to get you is to hide behind things. Make sure you're crouching, so when it enlarges, make sure you're crouched behind something. It won't be able to suck you in. And then move when it is at its smallest. And if we grab, there we go, we managed to grab the little toy ball, just like that. Now, I died a few times trying to grab this, so be careful, make sure you save. I've also had this entire area completely glitch out. In other words, I had the puddle appear on me with nothing else in it apart from a completely invisible anomaly. So be careful in this area, make sure you save, and when you actually do manage to get out, and it took me a while because this anomaly has a huge range, a huge reach. As you see, we're right at the end and it's still dragging me in. I had to make sure I crouched there, otherwise it was gonna drag me straight in. But yeah, we managed to get out. Now, this artifact that we managed to get, it's actually really powerful. It gives you a reduced hit points when being directly attacked or when being shot. Now, it's also worth 14,000 coupons. So if you didn't want to keep it for that pretty awesome buff, remember most artifacts have a bit of a debuff. As well as a buff, it's kind of a payoff. This one has no debuff whatsoever. It's a completely clean artifact with nothing but an upside. Like I said, you can sell it at the shop back at that main town if you don't want to keep it for 14,000 coupons, which either way, I think it's an absolute bargain. But there we have it, guys. There are 3 unmissable things that I think is going to seriously help your game out at the beginning of your game in Stalker 2. Let me know down in the comments if you've got better tips for the community as well, or if you want to see more videos just like this. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy and happy gaming.